Hello, my name is GregTech, and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 4. We have just been expanding our little walkway here. I was thinking about maybe like kind of going out, coming around, doing like a big circular kind of thing, covered in glass, and maybe have some walkways going through it because all our cats are absolutely loving these raised platforms. I think it's so funny seeing them. They like hop up there and they seem to be really enjoying it. So I keep kind of expanding the base as I am doing other stuff. But it does take time to smelt all the glass and that. Yeah, sometimes they have a little hard time jumping up, but yeah, for the most part. Oh, he's trying. There we go. You got it. He's pushing the other one though. So yeah, it is. It's actually really funny when I'll be like over here like messing with my lays, and then like a cat comes by, like give me food. So of course I give them food because that is what you do with cats. And we got them over here too. If you would like a cat in the base, feel free to become a member of the channel, and we can. I'll name a cat after you. If you would like a different name, though, always drop a comment and let me know what you want your cat named. So you can run around the base and get in the way as I'm doing stuff, because it is actually pretty funny. So moving on. Like I said, I've been doing some sifting here. We got our resources that we need. I went to the Twilight Forest, got green sapphire, blue sapphire. I think I can make a blue lens. We'll need that, I know. And we got our exquisite emeralds from that quest reward. I've been processing all that lazurite that we are sifting. So it is slowly getting through all this lazurite, or I'm not really rushing it or anything, but it is getting us our raw silicon dust, and then it's just chugging away in our 2 chemical reactors to produce our silicon solar grade stuff for when we need it. And I think we are good to start processing some of our the silicon boules that we crafted up now. Where did it? Here's the wafers. All right. I was looking for the silicon boule, but it's not that. All right, let me throw this in here because like 99% sure we're going to need the blue one. All right, so we got the integrated circuit. That is the red one, and that's the green one, right? The green sapphire and the ruby. And then we also need the ULPIC wafers, and that is the emerald. So we need a couple for the quests. These are for the MV energy hatches. So I probably want to go let's go for this one first, just because I can work on the energy hatches while doing other stuff. So I already forgot which one we need. Emerald. So I'll just do the one. I'm just being very careful with these wafers at first because I don't want to waste them. Also, I need to make some more item holders. We are full here. That is why the wafers are in here. I need to make them for the precision laser engraver as well. So I need to probably do, I guess, the biggest one. Nope, can't do stainless steel. Maybe I should just wait. We're almost at stainless steel, actually. And that is just... yeah, that's just one stainless steel ingot. And that gets us 15 as opposed to like 12 that uses that. I'm like, maybe I should just wait. Because I'm literally working on stainless. It's like there and then stainless steel. So yeah, maybe we'll actually use one of our first stainless steel. And this quest actually requires 64 anyway, which is kind of annoying because you can't complete it until you actually hold 64. So it's kind of like, to finish it, I gotta just sit and wait for it to smelt. But okay, let's do that. So we got that. We got our cutting machine. last episode as well. So pretty sure there's no other use for these wafers except for that. We actually got 2 from that? Oh, I don't remember that being 2. I thought that was a 1-to-1 ratio. I know it gets more efficient. I guess maybe because it's ULPIC. It's like such a low tier. You actually get double. Hello. From that. Okay, so let me continue doing that. I've got a couple little things I need to do, and then I guess we'll come back. Oh, I do need to craft up an advanced mixer. Throw that over there. I really should just craft up like a whole bunch of circuits, but we are getting better circuits here. So I'm kind of holding off a little bit, just because, like you said, there is a quest to make 16 of these circuits right away. So yeah, let me do some of these quests and we'll come back. So I went back and forth trying to figure out what I want to do, and I decided to go ahead and craft up the next assembler. So we're going to have to do this anyway, and to get that done. Absolutely love getting circuits. Just makes crafting up the rest of the stuff that much easier. Okay, we should have everything for this now. Yep, there we go. Advanced assembly line. Perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is probably keep this for making cables. We don't need a fancy assembly machine for that. I'll keep soldering alloy, refined glue. Yeah, I'll keep this stuff over here. To be honest, we don't really use that often. We might not use it much anymore. It goes in these resistors. Nope. The vacuum tubes, but we're kind of getting away from even using these vacuum tubes, to be honest. And if we're going to do that, I would just do redstone. Actually, I can't melt that down, so we can't quite do that yet. I'll leave it for now. But long story short, we're going to plop this over here somewhere. I don't want to upgrade all my machines because that's just kind of a waste of resources. I'm going to close that. I don't want cats jumping down there. I don't think they can, but you never know. I was looking for this. You know what? I think we'll just do annealed copper wires. I was looking to see if I had any. Okay, and then I also need some polyethylene, so I'm just going to grab a bunch of it here. I still don't have that set to automate with oxygen. I'm going to just do that really quick. Remember? We could set something up kind of similar to what we did here with the steam. So it just keeps filling the oxygen cells, but I don't have, I mean, I'm not going through a massive amount of polyethylene yet, so it's not a high priority. Oh no, I forgot to grab my, I need to make a backpack too. Ah, so much stuff I need to craft up. I don't want to carry around spray cans all the time, but they are so convenient to have. And that's, I'm just debating. I'm like, should it be closer? I just don't know if some of these recipes might cause an issue. If it needs, I might want to move it to like, I'm going to leave it for now. All right. So there we go. There is our polyethylene. I'll put that in there. Or that. Okay. So now we have that. We can, I thought that would have unlocked the, oh, I never did the lubricant. I just never did the quest for it. Yep, right there. Because I've just never held... I guess I've never held 8 buckets of it. All right. Brewery is the most efficient. Unfortunately, I do not have a blaze rod for the brewing stand. And I think isn't brewing stand like locked behind... Yeah, that's even locked behind Bombcraft. So yeah, I don't have the brewing stand for the brewer, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to... Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to go get oil. No! Oh, creosote. Can we do it for creosote? Yeah. We'll do it with creosote instead. I have a whole bunch over here. Yep. All right. Let me finish that quest. We'll get that lubricant quest done, and then we will do the assembler and maybe get our MV energy hatches. I think I have everything for it now. Yeah. So now I can do that. Okay, there is the last part for our energy hatches. So there we go. There is 2 MV energy hatches. Let me just double check that we are good to go. Yeah. And there we go. There are fireworks and also stuff. Is that a trophy? I don't remember. No, I don't think so. Yeah. So there we go. We got our thing. Let's do that. Also, before I forget, I always forget when I get these. That. Oh, wow. Look at that. Mining level cobalt. Holy cow. That is really cool. Fortunately, potions and stuff, not so much. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that. To be honest, I'm not using those. I'm not really using these. I've switched to barrels just because I find them easier. But holy cow, that is like really good, I think. Yeah, manual and cobalt. 2 modifiers. Ooh, I'll take it. Yeah, because that's what I have right now. I just haven't replaced the parts yet. But all right. Anyway, we got some of these. Now, I think what we're gonna do... I do have the 4 batteries. Now, obviously, we only have like 1 advanced steam turbine, so gotta be a little mindful of that. I think we need 3 of these, I think. On 1. This is my cable assembly machine. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna use... I'm gonna switch the hatches over, I think. And then basically use these to get more aluminum, which will let us craft up more things like advanced steam turbines, although we don't really produce enough steam to... Oop, I think I need 1 more because we don't need a transformer anymore. Also, gotta be careful with that. Yeah, so... Actually, I may just switch this. This was the second input or output bus when we were testing the filters. Hey, really need that anymore? I might not even need that anymore, to be honest. Or I could do something like, now that I'm just thinking, I'm like, I've totally just changed what I was doing there. Uh, this, let me grab one of these. This is for basically when I craft up steel, it produces ashes, which is kind of annoying. I'm like almost thinking, I'm like, can we just do this? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Dang it. I guess I could just do that. Yeah. So it actually, they always go into that one. And then the rest go here. I don't know. I was just kind of randomly thinking. All right. Yeah. So we'll do that. And then, oh, wrong cables. All right. I just don't want the cats to jump down here because I think they'll take damage. I keep going to the wrong one. All right. Now we can go that. All right. I think that's cool. Pretty sure. Yeah. Comes out here and goes that way. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. So I can actually run that. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't produce anywhere near enough power for that. So can't run it permanently now. Like where I could kind of run it permanently before, it's gonna cook the stuff quicker, but it's gonna be we're gonna run out of power much quicker as well. So do I not have, thought I had covers for that. There we go. Just got to be careful. I don't want any of our cats. Not that the cats are really over here much anymore. They're all like obsessed with the that walkway and chilling out over there. Actually, I think every single cat is over there. That's funny. Okay, so I'll just actually we're gonna do this because I was actually crafting up nitrogen from compressed air cells. So basically, I just threw a bunch of those in the compressor or multi-block, and then I am throwing these in the centrifuge to get us nitrogen. Um, Unfortunately, this fills up really quick, so I do need to craft up. I'm going to craft up a couple more super tanks, I think. Hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen for sure. So what we're actually going to do is this. Put that in there. Now it's 30 seconds. It was 75 seconds before. But we were doing this recipe. And now we're doing this recipe. So it's 15 seconds faster, but then we're overclocking it, so it's 30 seconds. But again, we are probably burning through our batteries really fast. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. But we'll have to figure out our power situation. Like, what do we want to do with the main power? Usually you go with oil and produce like fuel and stuff. That's a really simple, not simple, but that's a easier way to. Oh, that's a battery buffer. I was like, how do I have 3 energy hatches? A battery buffer. Yeah, oil is usually a pretty good, but until we get a actual pump, um, kind of, or drilling rig. Where are you? There we go. Fluid drilling rig. Oh man, we're actually now I have a assembler. We can actually. Oh man, should we go for that? Should that like be our next thing? I hadn't even thought about that, but now I'm like, I can actually craft it up now. Okay. Yeah, I might actually do that now, now that we have that up. Okay, we are back. Unfortunately, we have a blood moon. I was actually out here looking at all the the mobs down there. Uh, Actually, a lot of them seem to have disappeared. There was a huge spider over there at one point. But I've gone ahead and crafted up an advanced mixer. So pretty cheap, just one motor, and then obviously this. And now that we can craft up our aluminum much cheaper, or not cheaper, but faster, I just went ahead and did that because I think the getting the oil rig or drilling rig crafted up is going to take a little. Hello, can I help you? It's going to take a little bit of time, so I think I'll probably do that next episode. I think. To grab my thing. Also, I definitely need to work on a backpack for sure. Okay, so there is that. I'm pretty sure stainless steel was a 2 if I remember. But I do need to get a couple more things for our stainless steel because don't have enough. I think it's manganese that we need for doing this the hard way. I should just do that. I don't know why I was doing it that way. Yeah, so I am short on manganese because I actually haven't found a um pyro, this vein. I can't remember which vein it is. Not pyrochlor. Manga something. Let me. No, not a chrome vein. That's what I was trying not to. I'll find it in here somewhere. Not tungsten. Pyrolusite. That's what I was looking for. This vein. Manganese vein. But it doesn't have manganese ore. Yeah, we haven't found that. And we will need tantalite, actually. So I definitely need to get this vein. I was planning on doing a little bit more searching over here. Actually, there's a quest to just to buy it. Now, obviously, this is quite a bit of coins. But it'll get me through this first quest, because I'll do that, and then I think... Oh, actually, that's... I was thinking I could maybe throw something in the... Yeah, I don't think any of this actually is going to help me find a... Yeah, the tantalite vein. Because it doesn't actually spawn manganese. It spawns grossular. Yeah, unfortunately. I was thinking I could throw it in the ore finder one. We do have a prospector, which is its own thing, but they kind of suck at this point. But maybe we'll craft up. It just sucks. It uses the sensor, and they only last like 3 times, and they don't always work. So they're kind of a pain. I don't know. Okay, let me process this manganese, and we'll get this stainless steel quest done. I needed the 8 manganese. I have everything else, just didn't have the 8 manganese. Okay, we are back just doing a couple things here. One, getting our wafers engraved, and here we go. There is our stainless steel. So there is that quest. Now, obviously, it's going to take me a little while to get this quest done. But we'll slowly work on it, but we should be able to get it started. So I'll throw one in there. It's going to take 60 seconds, which is perfectly okay, since we know we can craft up the aluminum, which is 30 seconds. So, yeah. Double check. Yeah, obviously we're pulling quite a bit more power than we can craft up, but with the 4 batteries, we are good. So, yeah, I think before I really start, like, stressing about stainless steel, we really need to up our power game. So, I'm gonna probably... I don't know. We have a couple things here, and I am thinking maybe we should just go ahead and get the scanner. But really, before I even start doing that, I really need to get some, like, 2 more super tanks for sure, because, yeah, it's trying to, like, transport our gases around with empty cells is, it's a bit of a pain. So I need to get that going at least. And then, yeah, maybe drilling rig. What is it? Fluid drilling rig, that one. I'll just throw that on there so I remember. But these are, like, it's relatively cheap. It's just a whole bunch of steel, which is easy to make at this point. So I'm thinking I'll have it piped into the base. Obviously we don't know where, I don't know where the oil veins are, so we'll see. Thankfully we can see on the map, but I'm like, hopefully we'll have a good oil vein close by, and then yeah, we'll pipe the oil into the base, and then we'll set up some distillation lines. I think that's what we'll do. All right, but there we go. There is our first stainless steel ingot. Holy cow. I can't believe we're already at stainless steel. I know we're not really there. We're just getting into it. But, all right. So I got some stuff I need to do in between episodes. Get some stuff crafted up and get prepared to move forward. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.